Ah, I did it. I managed to control my temptation to jump at the yarn. I am ready to face my greatest enemy, the man with love underwear. What? How did you get in here? You do know Wakanda is in Google Maps now, right? Anyway, I'm here to borrow a few tech stuff if you don't mind. Hold it right there. I will show you the real power of the king. I will defeat you and hold you captive in my vibranium prison, where you shall suffer. Ha! That trick will not work on me anymore. This time I've got you. No, I did not train for this. It's a couch. I can't resist. A kitty will always be a kitty. I'm a panda, goddammit. Hello and welcome back to the KenOhwee Channel. Today I'll be talking about something other than Spider-Man, which I have been talking about in the past 4 or 5 videos, which I'm sure most of you are tired of it by now, and me too. You have to let me go. I can't. So let's take a break from that and talk about Mafex number 91, Black Panther. Yes, from the 2018 movie. This figure is late by 2 years. My god, Mafex, keep up with the schedule! Does that mean we'll be having a Thanos figure in 2021? But at the end of the day, it's Mafex, and I'm curious to see how they progress, so without further ado, let's take a closer look. This figure turned out looking really good. All the details were sculpted on this figure. All those intricacies in the helmet down to the texture on the base suit, and if you look close enough, you can see texture on the black highlights, which is pretty amazing considering what scale this figure is. And the black highlight separates itself from the matte black from the base suit, and they even painted his fingernails. Thank you, Mafex. Pay attention, SHF. You've been schooled. And it's pretty sharp, so be careful. Definitely not a kid's toy. Overall, in terms of sculpting, detail, and paint application, Mafex is pretty spot on with this figure. Of course, everyone wants to know one thing when it comes to Mafex figures, and for my figure, I'm glad to report that it's really solid, tight joints, and stands pretty steadily as well. A few things to point out is that his body is made out of soft plastic, so it helps a little in the ab movement. If there's one thing bringing this figure down, and it's more of me trying to find a flaw rather than it being one, is that the figure feels flat in terms of muscularity, only in certain angles. The lack of puffiness, as I would like to call it, in the chest, shoulders and glutes probably contributed to that. And if those areas were raised just by a little bit, this figure would have been perfect. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the way this figure turned out. Moving on to his articulation. His head and neck is on a ball joint, so move around side to side, not a problem at all. Look up really high, look down as well. Armpit rotation as usual, 360 arms, move outwards. The beautiful bicep twist, bicep flex, wrist twist, and also move up and down. Middle and lower ab cut, so twisting in the middle and at the bottom as well. Side to side pivot, no problem. Arch backwards really far. Crunch forward, but you'd have to push his upper ab forward first. Legs can be pulled down, split that far, kick up that far, kick backwards that much. Thigh swivel, knee bend, feet twist, move up and down, pivot side to side, and the Panther toe curlers. Moving on to his accessories, he comes equipped with face punching hands, hands to wield his weapon, claw out hands with fingers wide apart, another pair with the fingers closer together, and another where it's more action orientated.
And then wave them.
For his weapon, I don't know why he only comes with one. Where's the one with the shield? Anyway, the weapon tip can be packed out so you can slide it into his hand, which can be a bit tight, but you know he won't be losing that anytime soon. For his interchangeable head, he comes equipped with the normal head, another head where the eyes are open, and yes, you can see his pupils. the king's eyes.
Look into my eyes.
And lastly, an unmasked head which turned out looking really good. Not too pale like the Peter Parker head, and he looks pretty accurate and strong, which is a great relief. I mean, coming from this is a huge improvement, so well done Mafex. And here is the Mafex Black Panther action figure standing next to other figures for scale comparison. So, in summary, even though this figure was released super late, it's still a very solid Black Panther figure, and it triumphs over SH Figure Arts figure any day of the week. Sorry SHF, but you're really slacking the Marvel figure department. However, there is another contender for the best Black Panther figure, which is from Masco, so it'll be very interesting to see if this figure can match that. But if you didn't have that, then this would definitely be perfect to replace your Legends or SHF figure. That concludes my review of this figure, but I would like to know your thoughts on this. Is this figure worth the wait, or you've moved on to another figure? Let me know in the comment section down below, and I do hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please help lend your support by hitting that like and subscribe button and share this video around to spread the news. Black Panther is here. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Click here for video 1. Click here for video 2. Click here to subscribe. Click it. Thank you for watching. Arigato. Thank you.